What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am back to do my New Japan Pro Wrestling's Destruction in Kagoshima 2019 predictions. Now, Destruction in Kagoshima happens next Monday morning, live on NewJapanWorld.com from the Kagoshima Arena. Now, this card for Destruction in Kagoshima is stacked from top to bottom. We got 9 big matches with 1 title on the line, and the G1 Climax Briefcase will also be defended here. So I am very excited to do my Destruction in Kagoshima predictions for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, this is the second video of a combined 4 video day on the channel today, guys, so I hope you guys are able to watch all these videos. Always show your support on the channel by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, it's the first time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, you're big to go in if you're a huge fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling like myself, and you're ready for this destruction tour in Kagoshima. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerous. Welcome to the club, because this club is just 2. Whoop whoop! Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Starting off with the first matchup. It is a one-on-one match in the 2019 Young Lions Cup Tournament. On one side, you have Yuya Uemura, and his opponent, he is Clark Connors. So coming from me in this one-on-one matchup in the Young Lions Cup Tournament, I'm going to go with Clark Connors to defeat Yuya Uemura. And now the next matchup. It is another one-on-one matchup in the Young Lions Cup Tournament between Ren Narita facing off against Michael Richards. So coming from me in this one-on-one matchup in the Young Lions Cup Tournament, I'm going to go with Ren Narita to defeat Michael Richards. And now the next matchup. It is an 8-man tag team battle. On one side, you have the team of Yota Tsuji, The Shooter, Shota Umino, Captain Ryusuke Taguchi, and Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata, and their opponents, consisting of the team of Alex Coughlin, Carl Fredericks, the youngster Toa Hanare, and Manabu Nakanishi. So coming from me in this 8-man tag team battle, I'm going to go with the team of Yota Tsuji, The Shooter, Shota Umino, Ryusuke Taguchi, and Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata, to defeat the team of Alex Coughlin, Carl Fredericks, Toa Hanare, and Manabu Nakanishi by any means. And now the next matchup. It is another huge 8-man tag team battle. On one side, they are representing Chaos, consisting of the former 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They are Sho, Yo, Roppongi 3K. And their partners could be coming in as the new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the team of Headhunter Yoshihashi and the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii or Golem. And their opponents, all representing the Cutthroat era of
Bullet Club.
Consisting of Bullet Club's one and true crown jewel Chase Owens, you have the Underboss and Rogue General Bad Luck Fale, and their partners could be coming in as the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and if you know their music, you know who I'm talking about. Consisting of the Silverback, Tongaloa, and the good bad guy, Tamatonga, the Gorillas of Destiny, or God. Now, we don't know who won the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles, so we don't know if Yoshihashi and Tomohiro Ishii became the new champions, or if God retained. So I'm very excited to see who will be coming in as the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. So coming from me in this 8-man tag team battle between Chaos and Bullet Club, I'm going to go with the team of Roppongi 3K, Yoshihashi, and the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii to defeat the team of Chase Owens, Bad Luck Fale, and the Gorillas of Destiny by any means. And now the next matchup. It is another big 8-man tag team battle. On one side, they are all representing Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, consisting of Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Doki, the leader of Suzuki Gun, Minoru Suzuki, and the man that could be coming in as the new 4-time Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Zack Sabre Jr. and their opponents, consisting of the team of the Master of the Kokeshi, Tomoaki Honba. You have the Unchained Gorilla, Togi Makabe. You have the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger. And finally, you have the man that could be coming in as the former Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion, and he is still indeed the ace of the universe. And if you know his music, his old music, you'll know who I'm talking about. Hiroshi Tanahashi. Now, whoever comes out of Destruction Njpw as the Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion will have a target on their back in this 8-man tag. If it's Tanahashi retaining, Suzuki could be my top pick to maybe beat him and get a shot at the Rev Pro British Heavyweight title. And if Zack Sabre Jr. is the new champion, I can see quite possibly Liger being a great opportunity to quite possibly have his last title before he retires. So it all hinders on who is the Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion after Destruction Njpw. So, coming from me in this 8-man tag team battle, I'm going to go with the team of Jushin Thunder Liger, Honba, Makabe, and Hiroshi Tanahashi to defeat the team of Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Doki, Minoru Suzuki, and Zack Sabre Jr. by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a 6-man tag team battle. On one side, they are also all representing Chaos, consisting of the former 8-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. He is the manager of Roppongi 3K. He is the king of sneaky style, Rocky Romero. Next, you have the former 4-time Never Openweight Champion. He is the Fierce Warrior, Hiroki Goto. And finally, you have the reigning 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the leader of Chaos, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, and their opponents, all representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, consisting of MX Bushi, the Dragon Shingo Takagi, and the #1 contender for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at King of Pro Wrestling in Ryogoku. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Cold Skull Sonata. Now, this matchup has a lot of momentum at stake for King of Pro Wrestling and in Destruction in Kobe, because we will see Hiroki Goto face off against Shingo Takagi in a special singles matchup that could be a contenders match for the Never Openweight title. And then we all know in October in Ryogoku at King of Pro Wrestling, the main event is Sonata challenging the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada. So this matchup is definitely big when it comes to momentum going into those two huge shows. So, coming from me in this 6-man tag team battle between Chaos and Los Ingobernables de Japón with momentum at stake for Destruction in Kobe and King of Pro Wrestling, I'm going to go with the Los Ingobernables de Japón team of Bushi, the Dragon Shingo Takagi, and the #1 contender for the IWGP Heavyweight title, Cold Skull Sonata, to defeat the team of Rocky Romero, Hiroki Goto, and Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a tag team battle with momentum at stake for the main event of Destruction in Kobe on one side. They are also representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, consisting of King of Darkness Evil and the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón and the reigning four-time IWGP Intercontinental Champion. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Ooh, Naito! He is Tetsuya Naito, and their opponents also representing the cutthroat era of
Bullet Club 4.
Consisting of the Tokyo Pimps. Yujiro Takahashi and his partner is the leader of Bullet Club, and he is the #1 contender for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. He is the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the last real rock and roller. He'll be accompanied by my man Gato, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. It's time for all of you to continue to breathe with the... He is Switchblade Jay White. Now, this matchup is definitely big because at the main event of Destruction in Kobe, Switchblade Jay White will be challenging for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship against Tetsuya Naito. And Switchblade's looking to take the last of Naito's Destino, and that's the Intercontinental title. Naito has been obsessed in becoming a double champion. He really beat himself at the G1 Climax, but Switchblade was the reason Naito didn't win the G1 this year, and he's looking to take the last ray of hope for Naito to becoming a double champion, and that's taking the Intercontinental title. And history at that event does not favor Naito at all. So, coming from me in this huge tag team battle between LIJ and Bullet Club with momentum at stake for the main event of Destruction in Kobe for the Intercontinental title, I think we know who the weak link is in this matchup, and it's Yujiro Takahashi. No offense to Yujiro, I love Yujiro and I love Peter, but he is the weakest link in this tag team matchup, which makes this pick pretty simple. I'm going to go with the team of King of Darkness Evil and Tetsuya Naito to defeat the team of Yujiro Takahashi and Switchblade Jay White by any means. And now the next matchup. It is for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Starting off with the challengers. They are both representing Chaos, consisting of the newest member of Chaos, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the Sniper of the Sky, Robbie Eagles, and his partner is the reigning three-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, the winner of this year's Best of Super Juniors, and he is the one true Dragon Slayer, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, and the Birds of Prey are challenging the 60th and reigning and defending IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They are also representing the Cutthroat era of
Bullet Club.
consisting of the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori, and his partner is the winner of the 2019 Super J Cup tournament. He is the reigning Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion, and he is the #1 contender for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship at King of Pro Wrestling. He is the leader of Headbang Club, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is El Phantasmo. Now, this is going to be an absolute banger of an IWGP Junior Tag Team title matchup. This one's going to be good. Now, starting off with the Chaos team of the Birds of Prey, and let me just say this, that name is perfect. Being Robbie Eagles is the Sniper of the Sky, and Will Ospreay is the Aerial Assassin. The Birds of Prey makes so much sense, and I love it. Now, Eagles and Ospreay earned this opportunity by defeating ELP and Ishimori in a non-title matchup at Royal Quest in London, England, and they have earned this opportunity. Now, this is a big opportunity for Robbie Eagles to win his first title in New Japan Pro Wrestling, being part of Chaos. He never held any titles when he was in Bullet Club, which is crazy. But this is a big opportunity for Robbie Eagles. Another big opportunity is for Will Ospreay, because, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, has any IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion also held the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles at the same time? The person that keeps coming into mind is Kushida, but let me know who has anybody ever done that in holding the Junior Heavyweight title and the Junior Tag titles at the same time? Because if no one has ever done it, Ospreay has a chance to make some history. And with his much anticipated matchup at King of Pro Wrestling for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, he's looking to get some momentum. So, and then on the other side you have ELP and Ishimori, who are making their first title defense since winning the belts all the way back. I think it was all the way back in, I can't remember, it was a couple months ago against Roppongi 3K, and this is their first title defense. And they're looking to prove that they are the best junior tag team champions in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And with ELP winning the Super J Cup this year, defeating Dragon Lee in a bloodbath, and he is now the #1 contender for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title at King of Pro Wrestling against a man he knows very well and he has owned this year alone. And they're looking to start their first reign as champions with a successful title defense. So, coming from me in this huge matchup for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles, oh, this one's maybe the toughest pick. This is the toughest pick on this whole card for me, because I love Eagles and Ospreay as a tag team. They just work together like peanut butter and jelly. But I also like ELP and Ishimori because it's all about Bullet Club. Coming from me, I want to go with Ospreay and Eagles, but coming from me, I'm going to go with my gut. I may get this one wrong, but I'm going to go with the team of El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles by any means and defeat the Birds of Prey. And now, the main event. It is for the G1 Climax briefcase for a shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom 14. Starting off with the challenger. He is the newest member of the Cutthroat era of
Bullet Club.
And he is also the brand new never openweight champion, and he's looking to become the first man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to acquire the G1 briefcase without winning the G1. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. is Kenta, and Kenta is challenging the only man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to win the New Japan Cup, the Best of the Super Juniors tournament, and this year's G1 Climax 29 tournament. He is the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, the former Never Openweight Champion, and he is one half of the Golden Lovers, and he is Kagoshima's favorite son, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Kane Gaming's favorite wrestler. He is Golden Star, Ibushi-Kenta! Now, this is only the second one-on-one meeting between Kenta and Kota Ibushi. Their last meeting was on July the 7th of this year in Dallas, Texas, on the first night of the G1 Climax, where Kenta defeated Kota Ibushi in his G1 Climax debut. Now, starting off with Kenta first, this is a big opportunity for Kenta. After winning his first singles title in over I think 5+ years at Royal Quest, defeating Tomohiro Ishii to be the Never Openweight Champion, bringing back the Never Openweight title to Bullet Club for the first time since Yujiro Takahashi held it for Bullet Club during the AJ Styles era. Kenta's looking for even more, and he's looking to be the first man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to win the G1 Climax briefcase over the G1 Climax winner. And history is definitely not on his side. He's got to climb a huge mountain, because here's the dangerous fact. G1 Climax challengers since 2012 are 0-14 in acquiring the G1 Climax briefcase. You talk about a mountain to climb for Kenta to be the first, but he can definitely do it. And with Bullet Club backing him up, he can definitely bring that briefcase to Bullet Club. Then on the other side, you have Kota Ibushi defending the G1 Climax title for the very first time since winning this year's G1 Climax 29 tournament, and quite possibly the best G1 Climax because the right person won. If anyone deserved to win the G1 Climax this year, it was Kota Ibushi. He overcame everything. He overcame a concussion at Wrestle Kingdom, nearly killed himself at Dominion against Naito. He suffered through an ankle injury from night one all the way up to the finals and winning. That just proves that he deserved it more than anybody. He overcome a lot of history too, because being in the same block with the IWGP Heavyweight Champion usually means you don't win. But he proved everybody wrong. And he's wrestling in his hometown of Kagoshima. He is Kagoshima's favorite son, wrestling in the main event, defending the G1 Climax briefcase for the very first time. What else can be better? But something could be better. He could be going into Wrestle Kingdom and walking out with both the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental titles. Hey, people, folks can dream, and that could definitely happen. So, and history would being the G1 Climax briefcase holder definitely favors Ibushi, because G1 Climax briefcase holders since 2012 are 14-0. So, no G1 Climax briefcase winner has ever lost a briefcase in a defense of it. So, coming from me, in the main event for the G1 Climax briefcase and a shot at the IWGP Heavyweight title at Wrestle Kingdom 14, it's the GTS versus the Bumbaye Knee and the Kamigoye. So, coming from me, there ain't no way in hell Kota Ibushi is going to lose in his hometown one and lose this briefcase. And I'll say it right now. If the Bumbaye doesn't do it, the Kamigoye will. So coming from me, I am taking Golden Star Kota Ibushi to retain the G1 Climax briefcase by any means and defeat Kenta in a banger. And those are my Destruction in Kagoshima 2019 predictions. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you have winning the G1 Climax briefcase between Kenta and Kota Ibushi? I got Ibushi because he can't lose it going into Wrestle Kingdom. Let me know who you got. Who you got winning the junior title between the Birds of Prey and ELP and Ishimori. Let me know who you got in all the other matches. And let's have a conversation about it. As always, show your support by watching these videos. As always, show your support by commenting. And as always, I will like and comment as well, because comments are absolutely always welcome on the channel. Sorry, I got jumbled there. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. that like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance, and I will see you guys later today for my Week 3 college football predictions. Later days, guys, and peace.